weeks ago, Dick Cheney says he thinks I'm the worst president of his lifetime. Which is interesting because I think Dick Cheney is the worst president of my lifetime.
U.S. presidents are usually associated with a serious, even stern image. Barack Obama was a little different. Sometimes. All it took was one line to turn that serious atmosphere into a room full of laughter. 2015 WHCD. Keegan-Michael Key suddenly walked up and stood behind Obama. What followed was a back and forth that went far beyond what anyone expected at a formal event.
I'm a mellow sort of guy. And that's why I invited Luther, my anger translator, to join me here tonight. The nonstop focus on billionaire donors creates real problems for our democracy.
And that's why we're running for a third term!
No, we're not.
We're not?
No.
Who the hell said that?
Look at what's happening right now. Every serious scientist says we need to act. The Pentagon says it's a national security risk. Miami floods on a sunny day, and instead of doing anything about it, we've got elected officials throwing snowballs in the Senate.
Okay, I think I got it, bro.
It is crazy. What about our kids? What kind of stupid, short-sighted, irresponsible bull?
Whoa! Hey!
What?
Okay, no, hey!
Obama was known for his calm and gentle demeanor. But there was one time he decided to break from tradition and deliver his farewell in his own way.
I want to close my final White House Correspondents' Dinner by just saying thank you. I'm very proud of what you've done. It has been an honor and a privilege to work side by side with you to strengthen our democracy. And with that, I just have two more words to say. Obama out.
During his campaign, Obama was usually surrounded by huge crowds and powerful speeches. But on one occasion, he put the speech aside and decided to do something completely different.
Then to know that Reverend Al Green was here. So in love. Those guys didn't think I would do it. I told you I was going to do it.
Even while he was still in office, Obama once called out a major figure right in front of him. What he said next completely threw the room into chaos.
And then there's a vicious rumor floating around that I think could really hurt Mitt Romney. I heard he passed universal health care when he was governor of Massachusetts. Someone should get to the bottom of that. And I know just the guy to do it. Donald Trump is here tonight. Now, I know that he's taken some flack lately, but no one is happier, no one is prouder to put this birth certificate matter to rest than the Donald. And that's because he can finally get back to focusing on the issues that matter. Like, did we fake the moon landing? What really happened in Roswell? And where are Biggie and Tupac? I want you to know, though, that the main reason I'm here, not any of those top 10 lists, but I want to see that heart-shaped potato. That's remarkable. Remarkable. This is remarkable. Thank you.
Yeah, that's right.
What's your name?
Mary Apple.
Mary? Is your real name Mary Apple? And you carry heart-shaped potatoes, right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah.
An unexpected mishap happened while Obama was giving a speech about Obamacare. Rather than letting it get out of hand, he reacted immediately, and somehow, the incident ended with an entirely new punchline.
To lift from the American people the crushing burden of unaffordable health care. To free families from the pervasive fear that one illness. There you go. You okay? I'm right here. I got you. Yeah. No, you're okay. This happens when I talk too long. Well, it is a great pleasure to once again welcome my good friend and colleague, the Taoiseach, Prime Minister Kenny, back to the White House and the Oval Office, along with his outstanding delegation.
Throughout his presidency, Obama faced plenty of criticism, but instead of defending himself, he came up with a response that had everyone laughing.
When we passed the Recovery Act, the stimulus that was very controversial at the time and that continues to be criticized by the other party, despite the fact that unemployment's now below 5%. We avoided a Great Depression, but thanks, Obama. How you doing? Superman, you gotta give me a high five. You look so powerful. High five. That's, oh! You're so strong. You knocked me over. Weight's heavy. You look so big.
And he's got his hair like Superman.
He's got a Superman hair.
I'm doing my thing.
I was watching.
That's POTUS.
I know, that was POTUS.
Back on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Obama faced a wave of online criticism. He calmly read through the comments, until one particular line finally made him speak up.
Obama's hair is looking grayer these days. Can't imagine why, since he doesn't seem to be one bit worried about all that's going on. Is there any way we could fly Obama to some golf course halfway around the world and just leave him there? Well, RW is surfer girl. I think that's a great idea. A 30 rack of Coors Light is $23 now at Sunstop. Thanks, Obama. How do you make Obama's eyes light up? Shine a flashlight in his ears. That's pretty good. Somebody send Obama some life hacks on how to be a good president. Ha ha. Like I bet that would help. LOL. You know, the LOL is redundant when you have the ha ha.
Even Zach Galifianakis couldn't keep a straight face when the president fired back without changing his expression. For a few seconds, Zach was completely caught off guard.
I have to know, what is it like to be the last black president?
Seriously? What's it like for this to be the last time you ever talked to a president?
It must kind of stink, though, that you can't run, 3 times.
No, actually, I think it's a good idea. If I ran a third time, it'd be sort of like doing a third Hangover movie. Didn't really work out very well, did it? Now, I have to say that I've seen this show before, and some of the episodes have probably been a little bit better than this. For example, the one with Bradley Cooper, that was a great show. He kind of carried that movie, didn't he?
Which film are you speaking of?
Those Hangover movies. Basically, he carried them.
Yeah, everybody loves Bradley. Good for him.
Good-looking guy.
How many world leaders do you think are just completely out of their mind?
A pretty sizable percentage. Yeah. Well, and part of what happens is these guys, I think the longer they stay in office, the more likely that is to happen.
Of course.
Right.
They lose it.
Yeah. I mean,
They
you're
lose-
just, at a
yeah.
certain point, your feet hurt and you're having trouble peeing. And you have absolute power and,
Privilege is toxic.
yeah. It
After leaving the White House and the podium behind, Obama still talked about politics. Only this time, he was asked to do it over an R&B beat.
It's been an honor and a privilege to serve as your president over the past 8 years. When I first took office, our nation was facing one of the worst recessions in its history. Since then, we've added more than 14 million new jobs and lowered the unemployment rate to under 5%. Through the actions of my administration, we were able to stimulate the economy. As president, I'm proud of the many progressive steps our country has taken in recent years, both socially and environmentally. The United States has been a leader in developing clean energy to ensure the health of our planet for future generations. Thanks to the Affordable Care Act, an additional 20 million Americans now have access to quality health care. And same-sex couples across the country now have a constitutional right to marry. In short, climate change is real, healthcare is affordable, and love is love.
How often do you get to sneak out for a beer?
very rarely. First of all, I don't get to sneak out, period. But
Now, as a Chicagoan, trickier question fraught with peril. Is ketchup on a hot dog ever acceptable?
No. No, I mean that. That's one of those things like, well, let me put it this way. It's not acceptable past the age of 8.
My daughter's 8, and she put ketchup on eggs the other day, and I didn't know what good parenting called for at this point.
An intervention.
I think so.
I think you just got to say, you know what, that's not acceptable. I'm sorry.
Jay Leno brought up Obama's birthday, and Obama sounded like he'd already prepared a whole speech for the occasion.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you. How did you celebrate Sunday? What'd you do?
Had a bunch of friends come over who I don't see that often from high school and college,
Right.
and we played a little golf, and then we tried to play a little basketball, and it was a sad state of affairs.
Really?
Yeah. A bunch of old guys, and after,
Yeah.
where's the ibuprofen and all that stuff?
Yeah.
I want to thank President Obama for being on the show.
I'm going to press this.
Don't touch that, please. Thanks for the interview, and thanks for letting me shoot my show here all these years.
You've been shooting these shows here in the diplomatic room? Who gave you permission to do that?
Bush.
Seriously? Who gave him clearance?
Putting his presidential title aside, Obama appeared on the Colbert Report for a surprisingly strange reason. He was there to make fun of himself.
Nation, as you know, I, Stephen Colbert, have never cared for our president. The guy is so arrogant. I'll bet he talks about himself in the third person. You know, we have dinner together. My wife asked my 2 daughters, 7 and 4, Malia, how was your day? She'll say, tell us about it. 4-year-old Sasha, how was your day? They ask my wife, how's your day? Then finally, my wife says, well, let's ask Daddy how his day was. And my 4-year-old will say, boring. And my wife will say, well, that's not nice. You know, actually, people come and listen to Daddy speak. And the 2 of them fall out of their chairs. They think that is the funniest thing. The notion that somebody would be interested in what their father has to say. Yeah.
Kids just don't care,
They
But have you ever been tempted to just jump up behind a podium in front of your kids to tell them, you know, go to your room? Using the great Barack Obama voice?
My fellow Obamas. The time has come. I'll try that
That would work for you. You will.
For all the power he held, there was still one person who could make Obama think twice. And Obama himself once admitted it. Right on camera.
Are you still smoking cigarettes? Because
Nicorette.
is it the gum?
Well, it's my wife, actually, that she gave out my secret to the world and then told America, if you see him, turn him into me.
Yeah.
And I'm terrified of her.
How long have you been? How long have you been smoking cigarettes?
Oh, you know, on and off. You know, you'd pick it up when you're writing a book or campaigning or, you know, low stress activities like that. So I decided right before running for president, that's the optimal time to stop.
That's right, sure. Yeah. But I was thinking, and it's certainly not a good thing to be smoking cigarettes. It's a nasty, horrible habit. But it might be fun if we had a president who smoked. You know, just, how you doing? You know what I mean? Just kind of cool.
Window or aisle?
Window.
So you don't need to worry about getting up and going to the bathroom?
My bladder's pretty solid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite smell?
Now, I have to say, I wasn't entirely briefed on this, but I was told that Michelle said I smelled pretty good. So, like,
Wait, so your favorite smell is you?
No, I was going to say, that's obviously got to be my wife.
Ultimately, Obama's humor never came from trying too hard to be funny. It came from his sharp wit, calm delivery, and the unexpected turns that made even the simplest moments memorable.
44.
Finally. So I'm going to be in D.C. for a while, and I thought I'd take up driving again.
What's the name?
Barack Hussein Obama.
Yikes. Well, since you don't have a driver's license, you're gonna need a birth certificate.
Really?
Really?
It's real.
Is it?
It's real.
But is it?
There will be no third term. I can't stay forever. Besides, Daddy's got a Hawaiian vacation booked in about 223 days. But who's counting? That being said, the American people face an important decision this fall. The entire world is watching, and they look to us for stability and leadership. Now, I know some of the presidential candidates have been critical of my foreign policy. I don't want to name any names.
He's talking about Donald Trump.
But I believe it is of the utmost importance to work alongside other world leaders. That's why I signed the Iran nuclear deal. That's why we reopened diplomatic ties with Cuba. And that's why I negotiated the new trade deal called the Trans-Pacific Partnership, or TPP.
Now hold on there, President Spencer. Are you saying you're down with TPP?
Yeah, you know me.